Hello and welcome to part 2 of another episode of How You Can Do It Too. On this episode I'm going to be replacing the Plenum, and there again I'm not a mechanic. I'm liable to make some mistakes, but I'm just showing you how I'm doing it. In part 1 you would have seen all of this filled up with water and oil and all kinds of sludge. Best way to get it out is with a wet vac, and kind of, get all of it out and then dry it off. If you don't have a wet vac, just lightly stuff some rags in there and let it absorb it up, and make sure it don't fall into these little intakes here, and just get it all good and dry. Make sure you clean your base off where your plenum's going to go, and I'm going to go ahead and slip this on, and I'm going to try to go by memory, but I got my part 1 that I can refer back to if I have problems. So this should go right on there like so. Let's see. Okay, that looks good. Everything looks like it's lining up. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is go ahead and start all of these bolts over here. And if you remember in part 1, this bolt, it has a little nut on it, went right over here. Just going to kind of get it finger tight down. The other long bolt without the threaded nut goes over here. I'm going to go ahead and put them in first. Kind of finger tight those down. Gonna get all these in here. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll be right back. I'm just going to get these all in here where they all go, and then we'll work on the torquing part. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, what I did is I just did them, kind of snugged them up, go to the center back, and I just kind of snugged them too, went to the front, then go to the right, snug it, the front, then go to the back left of the center, snug it with your fingers, snug it, and go to the front, or the far right rear, snug it. That's a bigger bolt. That's I think a 10, and this is an 8. And finger snug this, then go to the far left back, finger snug it, back to the front. And then what you're going to want to do is do the same process when you got them kind of snugged, because this is plastic, you kind of want to work it, and I'm just doing it finger tight right now. And then you want to do the same sequence. The first time around you're going to do 2 pounds on a torque wrench, and go to center back, to the center front, right back, right front, left of the center back, left of the center front, then the far right back, and then the far right front, far left back, far left front. And I'm just going to start doing this, and you want to start off with 2 pounds, and then you're going to go from 2 pounds to 4 pounds, and from 4 pounds to 8 pounds. And I don't have the ratchet tight. Okay, there's 2. So I'm going to do this process, like I said, first time around. I'm going to do 2 pounds, then I'm going to let it sit for a second, then I'm going to go back, do the same thing, do 4 pounds, let it sit for a minute, come back, do it 8 pounds, and and that should have it torqued right. Don't rush it or anything, because there again it is plastic. And I'll be back for the next step. Okay, I got the Plenum all torqued down, 8 pounds. The next thing I'm going to do is, because the kit came with one, I'm going to go ahead and replace this piece right here. You zoom out, and it goes to the brake vacuum pump. I couldn't remember what that was earlier, but as you can see, it came with a new one, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. It didn't have the O-ring on it. I got a whole bag of O-rings, so I just got the one that fits on it, put the O-ring on it, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that together and get that popped into place, because I think that, I had to take that off. I'm trying to go in the reverse, but that's what I'm going to do right now. I'll be right back. Okay, I got the new one on. I'm going to try to click it into place. That was a little bit of a bugbear to get out. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to try to put on is the fuel injectors. So, wait a minute. Okay, just like this. Get no dirt on it. This one is doing everything. Goes in. Let's see if it leaves. Alright, got them all in. Should be seated good. Okay. Next thing is to put the nuts back on them, and that goes one there, one there, one there, one there. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I think the next thing I'm going to do is plug in the wires for the fuel injections, and that's on real easy. I got them all in the right back ones. I'm gonna go ahead and do those. They snap right in. Get the back ones, because this one back here is a little bare, so I'm gonna have to play with it. No sense in you watching me wrestle with it, because you'll find that out as you're doing it too. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pop this off, because off the old one, off the one I'm replacing. because it came with a new bracket. Take this over here, so you can see the same view I got. Oh, nope, let me zoom out. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. I believe it's 3 bolts, one here, and 2 on the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. I'm probably gonna clean it all up with some carburetor cleaner or something inside, because this is where I noticed all the Freon. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this piece back on, and then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, I wanted to show you this because I got looking at my other parts. And this piece, you know, the new piece. Well, I want to see what this looked like. I took this off. See a spring there? See a spring right there? And then this. Well, kit came with a new one. So I'll make sure I think an O-ring goes down. Yep, an O-ring goes down into there. Let's see if I can take this out. An O-ring goes down into there, which one came in my kit. And then this will go back down in there. And then I have a brand new big O-ring in my kit there. And then this spring came with a new spring right here. Will go over this piece. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Here, I did that right there. I need to put an O-ring on there and a big O-ring here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm actually gonna pop that into place now. Well, I got it all out and see how it goes. Okay, now I'm gonna put on this piece. I believe it's easier to try to get the throttle in while you have it out. Let's see. That's what I think. Okay. That piece is pretty simple to get on there. But, yeah, go ahead and put the throttle on, at least the long one, before you put it on there. Okay. Good luck. This should just slide right on in. Here. Okay. And right now I'm just going to finger tight these. Make sure I'm don't have to put anything on first, just double check. Then put these nuts all on and I'll tighten them up, because I got to put that other bracket down here too. Getting closer. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put the other nut on the other side, and then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, now I'm going to put on this bracket. Slide it over the bolt right down there. And by the way, I went ahead and tightened up this piece. Just snugged it all the way around, just kept going around the circle until it was snugged up. And go ahead and tighten down on this bracket. This is the support bracket. I should be able to start. It's not almost there. Alright, well I'm going to go ahead and tighten that bracket up and we'll go on to the next step. Alright, now if you remember the long bolt with the nut on it that we put on the plenum, the far right back, this piece right here is going to slide over that, and then this piece is going to go in over a little slot there, like so. I'm going to go ahead and put the nut in, the bolt in. And then, well, let me go ahead and get the nut started on there. Got the nut and then a little bolt here. And you see it goes right down there. I'm going to go ahead and put those on there and tighten it up. No need on you watching me do that. Okay, if you remember in part one, I took this little bolt out here so I can get this tube out of my way. We're going to go ahead and fasten that. And then you get this little sensor wire down there. We can go ahead and hook that up. That way it's a little easier to get to. Plug that in. Get my little light out to do this. Yeah, I'm going to get my light. Oh no, here it goes. There. Just had to peel around, make sure it catches in that latch. Okay, now I'm going to put the tube on. I left the bolt in there so I wouldn't lose that. I need to tighten that down. And I remember I made a little mark on it, so I know which one it went in. And it went in this one right here. That's why it's handy to make a little mark and try to remember it. Okay, there's that. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, now I'm going to put this piece in there. You can see it goes right under here, goes on there, pops on like so. And I didn't mark this one because I knew this one went in the other side right next to that hose. This piece right here goes up there. Make sure those are all connected in good. Alright, I'm going to zoom out, start putting wires together. Let's see if you can see. Alright, now again, this one goes right in there. Wait a minute. This one goes down here, like so. This one in here, like so. This one in here, so. Let me see if we get the camera. And then that back piece that we added on, back here in the back, slip that wire into place. The little one that right over here, you can see the wires right here. Put that into place, like so. Make sure it clicks in. Okay, and then down here's another wire. It goes in here. Okay. And then I'm going to finish hooking up the other piece of the throttle cable. I'll be right back. Alright, now I'm going to hook the fuel line up. Put that under here. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I had a small little leak, but it might have been just the way I was jiggling it. But push these up, I don't know if you can see. Goes down like so. Okay, click that on. That's on. Move that up. Okay, that clicked. spark plug cables. Click in the little top of the plenum here. Alright, and then need to push these wires down back into their little seats down here. And if you broke them or something, use some zip ties, but I was lucky I didn't break them when I was taking them off. Alright. Okay. In here. Get over here on the side. But that's pretty much it. I'm just going to pop in the wires. I got to still put on the air breather. And that's pretty much self-explanatory. The top, which I'm going to do is I'm going to run some oil through it a couple times. Make sure I don't have no water in the oil, because I did have a little bit of water in the oil. But I hope this has helped you. And by all means, I'm not a mechanic. Don't hold me responsible if you follow what I did, because like I said, I'm not a mechanic. But I hope this helped you, and have a nice day. Please subscribe, help support me. Have a good day.